Usual introduction. For those of you that do not know me or will watch the replay either on the Facebook page or my YouTube channel, this is Monica Ghiberti with Stampin' with Monica. I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Stafford, Virginia, and I've been a demonstrator for over 20 years, and I love to share my love for stamping and crafting. This is my virtual class that I do every week on Wednesdays at 7 o'clock. And basically, this is a class. I choose a stamp set or a bundle or a set of products, and then I design 3 projects that I will show you tonight that I usually show. It is free to watch, obviously, but as I said, if you're interested in receiving the supplies to make the cards that I'm doing tonight, there's a minimum order that you can place and receive the supplies plus more depending on your order. Right now we're into the Sale-a-bration campaign or promotion that Stampin' Up is offering until the end of February, and it is basically a free product with a minimum purchase. So for every $50 or increments of $50, Stampin' Up is giving us a free product. And this is where you can find everything that you can get for free. One thing that I forgot to remind everybody, please know that everything that you see here is while supplies last. So if there anything that either from the Sale-a-bration brochure or the mini catalog, everything is while supplies last. Something that you like, it's better to get it sooner than later, okay? Just saying, because we've had in the past where something is retired, then it's gone, okay? So, yes, at least I see it. It's turning green, and I think it's due to the internet. Love the internet, so that's why it's doing it. And I apologize, but I don't have a way of stopping this because it's just crazy. Some days they do it, some days it doesn't, and I just made sure that I was connected to my internet. But anyways, so as I was saying, promotion, make sure to take advantage of the promotion either by shopping, either by hosting, because Stampin' Up is also offering a extra perks to those that host a workshop or to those that would place or collect an order that reaches $300. And they are offering $30 more in host rewards. So instead of the minimum $300, instead of $36, it becomes $66 that you can use to get your free stuff. Also, there's an outstanding promotion to join the Stampin' Up family and become a discount shopper and join a beautiful group of crafters that are all over the world that you can relate with, that you can share your crafting, your love for crafting. So we have two offers. The first one is the best ever that I would suggest if you're, debating. So you select up to $125 in merchandise, in product, and you pay only $99 plus tax. And if you choose option 1, you receive a glass mat. A glass mat is basically a 17 by 14 glass mat that has already grit paper included, plus you get a chamois and you get a silicone tray. This mat is heavy duty, is just the bomb. You can do almost anything on it. The only thing that you cannot do is drop it on the floor because it's glass, but it is wonderful. And it is valued at $60, but it is free. So with option number 1, you get it for free, included in your kit. You don't have to do anything. Just click on option number 1 and you get it. So basically you're getting $185 worth of product for only $99 plus tax. So I think it's a pretty good deal. If you don't want the glass mat because you have it or you're not interested in it, then the second option is that for that you may choose is where Stampin' Up! Is giving you $30 extra in product to choose. That will be a total of $155 for only $99 plus tax. Okay, you don't have to do what I am doing. You know what you have to do? Just enjoy the discount. That is a minimum 20% discount, and then you can do so until you decided not to meet the minimum requirement. But that is something that you don't have to worry about for the first okay, so it's January, February, March, for the first 6 months. Okay, so basically get your kit, enjoy what you have, and then you'll decide if you want to keep on getting the discount. Okay, so tonight I based my class on the Perennial Postage Bundle that is in the mini catalog right here, and we're going to find it. It's a beautiful set of product, a suite. Where is it? Oh boy. You know, it would be nice if you do this, Monica, so you can teach where to find it. At the beginning, right here, on the table of content, Perennial Lavender Suite, page 22 to 25. So that's where we're gonna go. Okay, so this is beautiful. Perennial Lavender, beautiful colors. Tonight I am going to focus my on using the Perennial Postage that includes a stamp set with lots of beautiful sayings, lots of beautiful fonts, and the dies. And the dies are the bombs. I'm going to show it to you later. Okay, before I go any further in regards of the Sale-a-bration, one thing that I forgot to mention is Paper Pumpkin. Paper Pumpkin is a subscription that Stampin' Up! Is offering. Basically, you get a box with supplies included. It's like the HelloFresh program. Basically, you, instead of getting food, you get crafting supplies. And right now, Stampin' Up! Is giving us actually 3 months. They're telling us what the next 3 months will be. So January, it's Lovely Lavender. The subscription has already closed for January because it closed on January 10th. And this month, whoever has subscribed or has purchased just 1 month will receive this kit that coordinates with the Perennial Lavender Suite. Look at that. Then the one that is the subscriptions is going on right now is the Sweet Springtime, and so you'll have until February 10th to subscribe. And the box, it says it will come in a unique box to match the season. Remember, this year Easter is at the end of March. March 31st is Easter, so we're getting 9 projects that are cards, envelopes, and gift boxes. So there's baker's twine, embellishments, so everything, and coordinates with beautiful colors. Okay, and then we know already what's going to happen in March. The March is the one that is the anniversary of the release of the first Paper Pumpkin kit. So we're getting an extra stamp set included. Plus, right now, Stampin' Up! Is offering add-ons where you can purchase a the Love of Spring dies add-on. I think it is $12, but this is only available to those that are Paper Pumpkin subscribers. Okay, that is a perk of being that. And also during celebration, if you subscribe for 3 months, you qualify for 1 free product that you can choose from this mini catalog. From 3 months on, 3, 6, and 12 being the best because you get a lot of free celebration products, plus host rewards, plus you get basically 1 month is free. So that's the best. And it's all prepaid. You prepaid for a year, and you enjoy you know, the freebies that you get with that. Okay, let's put everything away, and we're going to start. So tonight I said that we're going to work with the Perennial Postage Bundle. These are the dies. It is a set of 12 dies, and they're all like a postage. So we have 1, 2 large, and then you have all these. There are rectangles, and we have 2 square. And this die, I'm going to show you what we're going to do with that. It's very interesting. Okay, the stamp set is a cling red rubber, has beautiful sentiments, and you can also just highlight the thank you, or just these cursive sayings, fonts that you can mix and match. You even can create a sentence, probably, you know, if you pay attention to it. But I love that this is you know, supporting thank you, birthday, happy Mother's Day, all kind of good things to send in a card. Okay, now we're going to take a look at what I am pairing it with, and we're going back to the brochure here, the celebration brochure, because I'm pairing my designs with, or the bundle, with the Flight and Airy 12 by 12 designer series paper that you can receive with a $50 purchase. Okay, if you're interested in getting the bundle, this is available, and it is $51.25. It qualifies already for a celebration, and I would suggest getting this. This Flight and Airy has been pretty popular. Last weekend I've had my catalog kickoff event, and this was almost on everybody's selection for free product. This designer series paper, because it's beautiful. It's beautiful. So I'm going to show you in cut in 6 by 6. If you don't know already, these are the patterns if you haven't gotten this yet. So this is basically, it's all birds. So if you don't like birds, then this is not for you, but I think you will love it. And also, it does not have dies that we have. There's a stamp set that coordinates also in the annual catalog, and we were looking at it last time, and let me find it. And I think was my annual, I think it was on page 21, because we all mentioned that. So this is the other stamp set that you could pair with the designer series paper free, that's called Seasonal Branches, because it has a bird, branches that you can die cut, and then you can use in the back as a, you know. So this is another option, and this is $53 a bundle. Yet again, it qualifies for the celebration item. Okay, so these are the patterns. So this is one. I'm going to show you all one side, all the birds, and these are nice to be cut out, fussy cut. This is the other one. This is another one. Then we have this, and then we have this. But when we flip it, okay, it's more of a generic. Okay, this one has birds, but you can fussy cut those. This one flowers, this, and this. Okay, so let's start with my cards, and let's start now. Tonight, if you're interested in getting the my special for the class. I'm also offering with a qualifying order the pack of embellishments that I'm using on the cards, and this is the Adhesive-Backed Solid Gems. They are in the annual catalog, and they have pecan pie. This is balmy blue, and this is lemon lolly. But they can also go well with boho blue. So all these three colors are pretty basic and that you can pair with anything. Okay, now let's get going. I have already done quite a bit of the work because it's gonna be, so I don't want to keep you here forever. So the first card, it's a very simple card, but focuses on the paper. And this is what you will get in your pack if you qualify. Obviously, this is ×2, and you also will receive an envelope to go with it. So you will get 2 patterns of the designer series paper, already prepped and cut, and actually a 3rd pattern for the inside. This is the card base. This is boho blue. Love this blue here. I'm gonna fold it on this side, and then we're gonna grab bone folder, put it to the side. Then you will have the insert, okay, and you will have 2 of the postage rectangle already die cut for you. This is where you're gonna stamp. You will get, this is bubble bath, and you will get all the designer series paper. These strings of ribbon come from the threaded twine. Okay, remember this one is pretty thick, but I separated them to get it thinner and make it more workable. Okay, so let's start with putting this card together. It's very simple. These length will be 2 of 2 different lengths, and you will see why. Lengths. Okay, so let's start. I need my, I'm gonna grab and put adhesive. Glue this one down. This card is very simple. I'm gonna start simple and then build up. And then I'm using this side. This is one of the layout, my go-to layout, especially if I have to make swaps. This is one that I like to make because it's easy peasy, but also you can add or take away, or add more layers, or being a lot simple, especially if you're making a swap. Okay, so this is how it goes, and this will go across. But before we do so, we're gonna take these 2, okay, and we're gonna grab our snail adhesive, and I'm going to stick this one in the back right there and pull down, and I'm going to trim the length here, and then I'm going to grab dimensionals 1, 2, and 3. So far simple, right? And then hello everybody. I apologize if I'm not gonna answer to everybody, but I'm glad that you're here, and make sure that you're going to invite your friends, because at the end I'm gonna give away the cards that I'm making, but you need to be present, and the way you get entered is by commenting and liking and sharing the video. Okay, as I said before, this will also go on my YouTube channel. And then if you're not subscribed, please do so. It will be greatly appreciated. Okay, what we're stamping on this card, we're stamping I can't thank you enough. And we're gonna grab I can't thank you enough. I already mounted everything. This goes with that, and there we go. And we're gonna go with memento. This is simple and easy. Okay, so I can thank you enough would be for the inside. So you've seen, and you know what I've done so far. Voila, this is done. And then onto the inside, I'm going to put this one down like so, but at the same time I'm going to tell somebody that they're simply marvelous. Okay, and so now let me see if I like it. No, I don't. Actually, I'm gonna glue it down. No, I'm gonna wait because I made a mess before. So I better pay attention now and stamp straight. I'm gonna pull it closer to me, so I apologize. And there you go. That's better. Now I can put this one down. Hope everybody's staying warm, because it is pretty cold. Okay, this part is done. I'm going to glue this one onto the inside. See, if I had glued this one before and made a mess, then I couldn't just do this, right? Look how beautiful this paper goes with that. So we're here. We've done that. Let's grab our, guess what, dimensionals. You know, if you're coming to my classes, that at least a sheet of dimensional will be required to complete my cards, because I do love dimensionals. I do love them. Okay, in Florida it's cold. Well, we had minus, what was it? Well, in Celsius, because I had to tell my mom, we were minus 12. So it was pretty cold this morning. Pretty cold. Now, with these two, guess what? We're going to tie a bow in here. So this card, as I said, pretty simple. But I think the paper does it all. Okay, but then we're gonna build different levels here of crafting with the next two cards. So you want to stay tuned, because the last one is something else. Okay, so we have the sentiment, we have the embellishment, we need to add the bling, we did the inside. So now we're going to add our boho blue, or yeah, I think it's boho blue. One is gonna go right there, and then this one is gonna go right here, and then we're gonna grab one of these here. I know it, I'll do it it's gonna be different from my original, but that's okay. Why make two of the same, right? We're gonna just do like so. So 2, 4, 5. We have an odd number. Okay, so this is card number 1, simple and easy. And voila, nothing special, but look at this paper. This is the type of card that you can make a bazillion of. Okay. So then we're gonna move on to card number 2. Let me clean all the stamps just in case. And this is where I'm putting my chamois now so I can find it. Plus it looks neater. If you have old designer series paper, just use it that way. Okay, here we go. Out of the way, but I think I'll need it. So card number 2, here we go. For card number 2, we're using, we're heat embossing. Okay, I forgot. We're heat embossing. And we're using Sending Love and Best Wishes. And you mean the world to me. So the supplies for the cards, for the card are these. Okay, so you have a card base in garden green. I love that, you know, we've used garden green lots for Christmas cards, but now we're moving into spring. And then we have the insert. We have a crumb cake that I embossed with, this is the embossing folder in the annual catalog that is called, because I don't remember all the names, this is in the back here, dies, and embossing folders. This is the Exposed Brick 3D embossing folder for $11. It's in the annual catalog. And then I did that, and guess what? We're gonna grab our scissors and do the usual. This time I'm really ripping and doing. Okay. Then, come here, you. Okay, then, after I've done that, I'm going to grab, look, I'm going to grab crumb cake and a blending brush, and I am using a small blending brush, and off I go. Okay. So you can already see the difference. Not that you will see much, but we're gonna stay where I know we're gonna see more of it, like in this corner, around this edge, basically not the middle, but why not? Let's go all over. Okay, so now you can see a little bit better of what it is, right? Okay, so there we go. We've done this. And move this to the side because we don't need it. So now I'm going to rough it up because it's the way I like it. Obviously you can or cannot, it's up to you once you make this card, but to me it called for this kind of a look. Okay, and this card would be a landscape card. So we're going to put it down like such. Simple and easy. Then you have a rectangle in Lemon Lolly die cut, and I also die cut it a piece of designer series paper that has that. And let me think, what did I do? I think, oh, guess what? I think I did dimensionals on everything. So when in doubt, what do I say? Dimensionalize. Put dimensionals. It won't hurt. It will make your creation even better. And Mine is gonna be crooked. And this one, yep, it's gonna be on dimensionals as well, but this time I'm gonna just put it toward the middle. These 4 here, okay? And now I can use, somebody asked me, do I use this? Yes, you use all of your dimensionals, everything. Don't throw away the edges, use them all. Okay, so here we go. And this is gonna go like such. So that, rough it up, and there. So here we are. Then, let me flip. Now, you'll have 3 of these from, you know, the ribbon there. And this one, we're gonna make it like such. Oh, this I think is the representative such and such. And I'm not gonna. Yes, that's the usual lady. So do you see what I'm doing? Let me just stop this. Okay. Done. Every Wednesday and Tuesday. So right now, I've created a little nest with this, okay? And it can be a little tighter if you want to. Just made a little bit of a mess. So I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive and stick this one down. I want it to stick, okay? And it doesn't matter if it's going to overlap because not all the designer series paper are the same. Then I took from my sample of the paper, and now I lost it. Let me just grab the sheets. Hold on, ladies, because I cannot find them. Oh, here they are in front of my nose. So from this sheet of paper, I cut out a bird from here. And we're using it, and this is it. And this bird is going to be in the nest right there. And we're going to cover. And because I want him on dimensionals, I hope they're going to stick. So I'm going to put a little bit of a hole in there and put a piece 1 dimensional down there so this one stays on. Right? Voila. Okay, you're with me so far? Oops, too close. Right there. This is the nest, and here we go. Now, right now, I'm going to stamp onto the inside, and then we're going to emboss my the sentiment that I am going to emboss it on garden green punched out with the dual oval punch, okay? And in my sample, I stamped in garden green, but I don't like it. I don't think I like it in garden green. I'm going to stamp it in memento. And the sentiment will say, you mean the world. Once I find it. Where did I put? Oh, right here in front of my nose. This is sending love. Where's you mean the world? You're marvelous. Here it is. Did I stamp it on the other side? Oh, no. Okay. So we're stamping right here. This says, you mean the world to me. Okay. And this can be put inside. Okay. And some of the ideas from these cards came from a class swap that I did. So I take credit from some, but not all of it. But that's the beauty of the collaboration with other demonstrators. And so we like to exchange ideas. I designed a class and then I got different out. But the inspiration of my cards from tonight came some from the class. Now we're gonna heat emboss, so we're gonna use what we need: Versamark, and we need the sentiment that I had right here, and I have my white powder. And then if I wanted to be really precise, I'm gonna get my embossing buddy. I didn't do it on my original, but we're doing it on this one just in case. Okay, so embossing buddy right there. And then we're gonna grab Versamark. We're gonna ink our sentiment. We're gonna try to stamp it as straight as possible. Okay. And now, as I said, I can't find my toolkit. Okay. I don't like it. I truly don't like it. So we're gonna punch another one. I did not like the way it came out, so I'm going to heat emboss it and then punch it out. That will be easier, right? But you'll get the punch out already. So I'm gonna do it this way. Let me see, my punch is gonna fit in here. Yes, let me see before I do anything. Okay, so we're going to stamp well this time, and then I'm gonna go and do this. Okay, we got that. Close everything, otherwise the powder is gonna fly all over. Grab my tool, heating tool, and then use this. And let's quickly heat emboss. And voila. It's not difficult, it's just that I went too close. So this is what you get when it's embossed. And now I'm gonna wait a few seconds. This needs to cool before we put it inside. And let's see if I did a good job. Yes, and now I can center it. So I will give you not the punch out, but yes, I will give you the punch out, but then you can stamp whatever. Voila, here we go. Done. And then we're gonna get our dimensionals. One in the middle, more than enough. And we're going to put this right here where the nest is. Sending love and best wishes. So we have the embellishment, and now we need to put the embellishment, and we're going to use the lemon lolly. Remember that these could be yours with a qualifying order. I'll go over again at the end. And that's it. So this is card number 2. What do you think? Okay, this is card number 2. Now for card number 3, are you ready? And this layout, it's not, I cannot take credit for this one. This was really clever. And I said, oh my golly, I changed a few things, but the idea was not my original, but this is something. And you know, you need to give credit where credit is due. So my card, I'll show at the end, but these are the supplies. I've added extra stuff to the original card because. Okay. So you have a card base in, what's this color? Misty Moonlight, I think it is. Okay. And then we're going to do like this. Okay, and then we're gonna fold this like such, like a little pocket. You see it? It's a pocket. Okay, now in this one, I might have it, but it's gonna fit. Okay, so to this one, we're gonna work on this side. Okay. This is a piece of designer series paper. This is the pattern. This is boho blue, and this is gonna go right there. And we're gonna glue it. Okay. Like such. Then I die cut it a rectangle that looks like a postage, and I will go over there. And I need my dimensionals. Okay. Oh, okay. Tia, I did not know. But this is that, okay? Then from the pattern, yet again, I lost the paper. So this is the one that I'm using, and from, not this pattern, we used this one, we used this, but from this pattern, I fussy cut some of these birds, okay? And that's what I got right here. So they will go right there. And there's always an edge. And so we're going to put this one on. Okay. Voila. And then we get this. Okay. We get this, and oh, look at my fingers. And then I'm going to show you how I did this after I put, well, I can show it now. Should I show it to you now or at the end? This one is going to go right here. Let me finish this part, and then we'll go and show you how I did that. It's with one of the dies, the one that I showed you before. Okay, so this is that. Now, this is all me. So do you remember the sending cheer? No, what was the dies? Sending dies. I got this label right here. Okay, and then I'm gonna grab the sentiment that says, "You are loved beyond measure," and we're going to stamp it in Misty Moonlight. The fold, yes, it's 11 by 5.5. It's basically you use one sheet of your paper to make one card. Okay, so I'm going to stamp like such. Okay, and then what I did, let me clean my stamp. Okay, I took a scrap of paper, I inked the stamp in fresh freesia on a scrap of paper, and then I fussy cut the loved. Okay, look at my fingers. Very clean. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab my mini dimensionals and actually grab a tiny strip from the edges right here. Because we don't throw anything away, right? So this part, I am going to put it down like such. Okay, peel it up. And this is going to be put right on top of, oh, there's an extra adhesive that I don't need to show. And this one will be put on here. Voila. And this is gonna go right there. And guess what? We're gonna put mini dimensionals on it. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, then pinch in the middle if you have a hard time taking the cover up away. And it comes right off, or use your U-pick tool if you want to. I don't have any fingernails, so it's hard. So this one is what is going to go right there. Okay, and to finish this, I'm going to grab the embellishment and use the pecan pie. And this one is gonna go right there because if it needs, it calls it. Okay, so here we are. This part is done. For the inside, I'm going to, I gotta check mine and then show you. I did stamp the other sentiment that says, "Thank you for your friendship," because we're saying, what did we say here? You're loved beyond measure, and thank you for your friendship, right? It can go, right? Then we're not done. Okay, so I'm gonna stamp right here. Make sure that you invite your friends, share this video, share it right now. Okay, so now we're going to glue this one inside. Oh boy. Okay. And here we go. So now that's where comes Monica's idea on top of something else. So using the same trick with this die, and then I'll show you what this die does. Okay, this one I did the same, and I'm going to, I did the same as I did before for the outside, but this time I punched it out. Now we don't carry the punch anymore, but this is a 3/4 of an inch, so any 3/4 of an inch punch will work. Okay, and I'm gonna put 2 mini dimensionals. Okay, Hold on. One there. And one here. Okay. You could use Velcro or other things, but I like this. And then with this little fella here, we are going to secure the card shut. Okay, and this can go there or there, and just leave it like so. Okay, so this is one side and this is the other side. Isn't this cool? This card is cool, right? Okay, so let me show you what, and we're done with the cards and the projects, okay? But before I do anything, I wanted to show you what that dies does and show you, okay? So you would need a die cutting machine. I'm using the mini because it's easier. Let's see if I can make it work. Okay. And I'm gonna take the die out from here. So the die does not die cut, okay? So for this one, for the one that I did to close, first of all, let me put all my layers here to see if it works. Okay, you're gonna take your die, you're gonna get messy, you're just gonna press down, not too hard, and then I'm using my pokey, but not to poke the pad, okay? Do not poke the pad, just lift it up. And then this goes on top, right there. Let me close this, and let me use my die cutting here, see if it works on this one, because I used the large. Yes, that's how I got my dirty fingers. And then this is what it does. So the more you press, the more you get the ink, okay? Can you see? And then I used the 3/4 inch punch, and I punched it out. For the white, the one that I did in to do this part, I used my Misty Moonlight. Okay, I took my ink gently. This is messy. I'm gonna put white there. Put it down and run it. Okay, so this die was designed to do such, okay, to do this, and voila. Okay, then you're going to use your scissors and fussy cut. And actually this one looks better than mine. Mine is a little bit more messy. This has been through the mail a bazillion of times. This didn't. Okay, so this is how you get it. Okie dokie. So let me put my die away before I lose it, and that's it. So let me recap. Let me clean up here, and let me recap for tonight's class. I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, let me clean everything. So we have card number 3. Ta-da! Okay. Card number 2. Let me know which one is the one that you like the best. Okay. This is your host code. If you're interested in getting the supplies to recreate the cards, everything I will die cut. Well, I will not fussy cut. I will give you the paper and then you will fussy cut the stamps and anything. You will do it. I will die cut there, but you know, having the bundle would be the best bet for you. Okay, so now if your order is over $40, you will receive the supplies to make the same 6 projects, so 2 of each. If your order is of $50, you will get the supplies for the cards and you get to choose 1 free items from Stampin' Up! From Sale-a-bration. And if your order is of $65 or more, you get all of the above plus a pack of the embellishments that I used tonight. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed it. And let me see here. Beautiful as always. She likes everything, but not number one. Number one is the simple and easy, and then we went through, you know, gradually, and then getting to the extra. So, ladies, thank you so much for participating in the class. I hope you enjoyed the cards, and remember that you have until Sunday, January 21st, to place your order using the host code. That tells me that you are interested in receiving the cards and the supplies and or the free gems from me.